Welcome to the GrowFYI Learning Hub. This is your command center for mastering the entire growing process, from initial seeding to a professional grade harvest. We've spent months refining this system to take the guesswork out of your workflow. Today, I'm going to give you a quick behind-the-scenes tour so that you can navigate our modules like a pro. First, I'd like to thank you for becoming a GrowFYI member. We're going to walk through the core modules in the Learning Hub, dive into the VIP Green Room where you see extra content and value-added bonuses, and we'll show you exactly where to find your downloadable guides. Let's jump in. Okay, once you've gone into the growfyi.com URL, you'll land on our homepage, which you see here. And so as you scroll down, you'll see that we have some information there. We actually have where you could have went in and actually joined your membership. I do want to quickly show you that the mobile version is going to look very much similar. You will scroll a little further because it's mobile, and so it's squeezed in on the sides a little. The hamburger menu, this is what they call in the industry the hamburger menu, and when you click on that, you'll see the option for home, those same menu items that you saw across the top of the GrowFYI site from your PC. There's how they look at the mobile version. And then, as we'll get into in a few minutes, the drop-down menu. And this is where all of your specific stuff is. And so we'll show you this in just a moment on the full screen side, but this is where it's located on the mobile side. So we won't really show you any more of the mobile, just wanted to show you that nuance. Everything else is pretty much the same. So let's get back over to the GrowFYI homepage. And so on here are these menu items that I just highlighted. This is where you find the sign up membership page. Of course, by seeing this video, you've already done that, and you hear my phone dinging because it's another visitor to the site. We host all of our content on Wix currently. And then these are items that are for sale a la carte. So things that you'll get as a member in another section. It's called the VIP Green Room. And we basically put it ahead of the paywall so that you don't have to pay for it or go through the trouble of paying for it. But here you can see anybody can come in and buy these a la carte, the microgreen recipe book or the raised bed blueprint tool. And so those are offered out ahead on a purchase by purchase basis, but for members, that's included in all of the other content that also comes with this. And we'll add more a la carte offerings as we grow our site, but just wanted you to see that that's what that element is within in the menu. This is our GrowFYI email, and so we're going to actually log in here, and so you'll see the process of logging in. Now, we're already a member, so we hit the already a member login, and I'll go ahead and log in with Google just because it's a little quicker and easier. It's an HTTPS website, so we have security built in, and I'm just going to use this account in order to get logged in. Just makes it a little quicker and easier. And boom, we're in. You can see here that we're in. And so now this is where you have the drop down. And some of these things, my order, my wallet, they're not going to be as critical for you. The main thing you're going to look at is the My Learning Hub and the Green Room VIP perks. And so let's go ahead and jump into those real quick. So when we go into My Learning Hub, what you'll see next is it'll load up. It'll have your name here and the programs. It'll show you're a participant and you want to view your program. You want to click the view program. And this is where you're going to see on the left hand side, we don't really have any free content. We reserve this for things where we may want to offer free content to the general public. But here is information like startup and bonuses. So if you click in here, you'll actually see this welcome message from us and talks a little bit about the overview structure of GrowFYI. We have other things in here like a microgreen seeding density chart, and those are PDFs that you just click on them and they'll download. You can see the little download icon here. Plant compatibility guide, which goes with some of our other tools. Here then, we'll collapse that back. And here are some of the module foundations. So we got a module 1 and then a number of module 2 elements that are lessons that are currently in here. And those are growing every day. And then we have some private YouTube content. So we have a YouTube channel, but we also create a lot of YouTube videos that we then use as the engine, but we embed them here on the website. So they are not published. Some of these will eventually get published, but as we're creating new content, it's always coming here first. So you're always getting way ahead information and timeliness on videos that ultimately might be presented on YouTube, but they're always presented here first, and they're full of information. Then if we go back up to this drop-down menu, I talked about the Green Room VIP perks, and this is where we offer the members, we call it the bonus vault. And you may have seen these are a couple of the a la carte things you could buy if you're not a member. But if you are a member, then we locate them here. So you can actually open the ebook from here. It'll download, and then you can actually view it from there. So I'm just going to click on that ebook. It'll load up here. And there you can see the microgreen ebook. And you can go in there and you can enjoy a bunch of those recipes that use microgreens, which are nutritious and healthy. And so you can use the microgreen ebook. We have the bed architecture planner, and then we also have the planting guides and some of that I showed you earlier in the other areas of the website. So I'm going to go back to the home page. And so this is just a quick high-level tutorial of how to navigate your way around the website. Again, most of your navigation is going to occur over here in the My Learning Hub and the Green Room VIP perks, and that's where you'll find all of your content. So roll up your sleeves, jump in, and we'll continue to provide more and more content. So the content that you saw in this video, by the time you are accessing it, there's going to be a number of more modules, a number of more tools, a lot of more of information guides, all available for you as a part of your membership. So enjoy. We'd love to hear your feedback and your comments, and reach out and tell us via our email what else you might want to see that we don't currently have available in our spectrum of growing information. Enjoy.